Cthulhu Jack.
I was fortunate to catch a theatrical presentation of Alien which was out briefly celebrating its 45-year status. For the life of me, I cannot remember if I ever caught this in the theater. I'm sure I would have remembered, especially within minutes of the opening slow crawl through space, with that Jerry Goldsmith score lulling you into the unknown depths of what might be lurking in the blackness of space. And it ain't gonna be pretty. Nothing could prepare me from viewing this in the theater sitting in surround sound. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. The immersion you feel by viewing these images on a 20-foot tall screen, you really appreciate the craftsmanship here more than ever. When I was in college, I ended up working on a Ridley Scott commercial. It was one of my first projects and I was doing props and set dressing. I never met the legend himself. We prepped the football locker set and he flew in that night and knocked out the whole commercial in a few hours. I remember at the time how not only impressed I was how quickly the commercial was executed, but how prepared he and his team were. Not to mention the meticulous nature. Everything down to the most precise prop or piece of set dressing to a light fixture. Watching Alien this time at this size, that's what I focused on. How meticulous the shot, the pace, the length of time the shot is on screen.
Ripley. For God's sake, this is the first time that we've encountered a species like this. It has to go back, all sorts of tests have to be made.
Ash, are you kidding? This thing bled acid, who knows what it's gonna do when it's dead?
The communication between Mother and her reflection of a helmet acting as the communication between two characters the way editing alone is handled. To the cast in their own ticks and props. Veronica Cartwright, who plays Lambert, is one of my favorite characters to watch.
I say that we abandon the ship. We get the shuttle and just get the hell out of here. We take our chances and just hope that somebody picks us up.
She has the most dramatic change from all of them, and it's the subtle glances towards Ripley.
What is going on here?
Or the eyelash bash towards Parker, who makes a lewd comment.
Jason, I'd rather be eating something else, but right now I'm sticking to food.
You just know what it's made of.
No, Dad. I don't want to talk about what it's made of.
The same goes between Dallas and Ripley in this scene here, where Ripley chases a weary Dallas down.
How does that happen?
It happens, my dear, because that's what the company wants to happen.
Since when is that standard procedure?
Standard procedure is to do what the hell they tell you to do.
To Brett and Parker's relationship is very brotherly, as well as Parker always wanting some reassurance on his actions, and is why he always looks towards Brett for that audience.
Right.
Whenever he says anything, you say right, Brett. You know that?
Right.
Parker, what do you think? Your staff just follows you around and says right. It's like a regular parrot.
Yeah, shape up. What are you, so kind of parrot?
Right.
To the off-cuff dialogue that really gets in there between the main line readings, with everyone always dishing zingers to one another.
Still with us, Brett? Anything so bad, man?
Right.
Yeah. I feel dead. Anybody ever tell you look dead, man?
It views that these characters have truly lived, loved, and been a close-knit family together for quite some time. The sound design in particular, the overlay of people talking on the comms that travel like haunting voices through the hull of the ship.
Fragments caked up and got to clean it all out and repressurized. How long before it's functional?
What? This is 17 hours, fella.
To the various computer noises down to the keystrokes making a gentle sound or the wind chimes, which is always a favorite. I guess by now you figure this is more of a retrospective cherry-picked experience than a review. I just wanted to deliver my observations on a film that is not only one of my all-time favorites, but has endured for as long as it has because of cementing just some of the examples I've described above.
I admire its purity.
So, if it ever drifts into a theater near you, do yourself a favor. Head back in space to revisit the original voyage. Until next time.
I think it's safe to assume it isn't a zombie.
I also wanted to give a shout out to our YouTube members. Thank you for the support. So click links below to be notified. Many thanks for the support, and Hail Cthulhu!